You can't be socially successful without having some academics behind you and also some personal achievements. And so we work really hard to develop all of those when we're in the classroom.
They have a practical application to prepare our young people for jobs.
You can still go on to school, but you still need to have some type of skill to be able to get you there.
Doing things we might take for granted, writing a resume, training for interviews so that they present themselves as best possible. But really give them the encouragement and the mentorship that they need to be confident when they go into these meetings or these interviews with potential employers. So they'll be more ready on day one, both to interview and to take the position.
Integrity starts with that first handshake, that smile, that eye contact, and all of that really is what helps a person evolve into who they're going to be.
The opportunities are more in the tech sector, which we didn't have so much 35 years ago, certainly not the tech sector we have today, but also financial services and healthcare. So there's a lot of our businesses in Delaware who are looking for people to fill those jobs. And we need to make the connection, and we need to prepare our young people in all walks of life to be ready for those jobs.
Our barriers don't start when our kids are seniors. They don't start when they're freshmen. So that student who is struggling at risk in 7th grade, 6th grade, going into 7th grade, we're capturing them. We're bringing them in. We're saying, okay, we're going to work on these skills.
We have all the right measurements and data to suggest that we're doing the right thing, but when you meet the kids and hear their personal stories, you know it.
We know that our goal is to have all the students reinvest back in their communities. That's what it will be changing for Delaware.
We have frankly, a crisis of youth unemployment in this country. And it hasn't gotten much better as the economy's gotten better.
About 48% of that population that's out of school and out of work. They're not out there contributing to our economy, to our society. So what do we need to do? We need to give them opportunities.
If we have jobs here in Delaware and we're always looking outside of the market to find people, that just doesn't make a lot of sense for any of us.
A lot of our apprentices that we take in nowadays were co-ops, and it gives us a good way to look at the apprentices, to actually teach the apprentices, hey look, you're going in for an interview here next week, wear nice clothes in there, take your hat off when you sit up in your chair, and it's working.
Getting kids thinking about what do you want to do when you grow up, sort of the trite cliche is becoming more and more important, primarily because a lot of the jobs that are out there are significantly different from what my parents and other people's parents experienced when they were entering the workforce.
Our parents have to understand what the opportunities are, what the possible careers are for their children, that there are opportunities that could be where their children are going right to work, or maybe they are going to take advantage of post-secondary opportunities. And we've got to make sure that parents feel positive.
Every governor since Pete DuPont 35, 36 years ago has invested and reinvested in jobs for Delaware graduates. And the reason they do it is a great return on the investment. And to have this larger graduation rate, 60% of those kids who graduate go on to keep jobs in Delaware, stay in Delaware, pumping back into the economy. This is something we've replicated now in 31 other states around the country. And last year we had our millionth jobs for America's graduate student graduate.